Hey, yo. Nike check.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kyle Allen and the Washington football team taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with their opponents. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they're led out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his third season from Houston. It's Kyle Allen.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get up.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims there to make the grab. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now we get a look at Jalen Hurts, a surprise 2nd-round pick back in April, as he gets set to operate this Philadelphia Eagles offense.
I know Eagles fans weren't exactly thrilled with the selection of Jalen Hurts in the 2nd round, but they needed a big-time backup if they want to go deep in the playoffs. And he was 38-4 as a starter in college at both Alabama and Oklahoma, and was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy last year. 43 career rushing touchdowns. He can throw it, and he can move.
There's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. first down carry by Sanders. Well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flushed out right. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second down, here's Hurts. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chase Young in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
The drive starts with a completion left side. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
And 8 at the 32-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first down, Gibson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
Allen going to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
But Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr. already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he'll complete this one to Fulgham.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
29-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. The 3-yard touchdown pass. There the Eagles are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes this Washington.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen to the right side and complete to Thomas. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Allen. Open man here, Sims complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, the throw taken in by Sims. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He can run for it, and he will.
Hurts the best running quarterback in this year's crop of rookies. He's got a first down.
Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in Week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start Week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll run with Sanders. Sanders has the first down and much more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
Holding offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Chase Young on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 14.
Another run here with Sanders. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Allen. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And inches with the 3-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and we are tied at 14.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's Allen to throw it. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Back now at FedEx Field. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Allen. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Dancing to his left, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. And he comes back with one complete. The 20. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these 2 sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Allen to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they will take a knee here. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. And they take a knee. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Washington field goal of 24 yards.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Washington, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a chance at redemption